Greetings, Honorable Minister. Greetings, Honorable Deputy Minister. Greeting, Honorable Mayor from the UMngungundlovu District Municipality. Mayor from Mpofana local municipality. I'll overemphasize that because we once bumped spaces together. Again, greeting to the Provincial House of Traditional Leaders, Nkosi Shinga. Greetings to the members of the Umgeni Board. Greetings to the advisors, to the Minister. Greetings again to the department, the Provincial Department of Water and Sanitation, Mr Cllr and your team. And again, greetings to everybody that's here. It actually gives me great pleasure. My name is, but let me start by declaring who I am. My name is Mzimkulu Msiwa. Basically, I'm the chairperson of the board of Umgeni Water. I'm still an infant in this position, only 30 days old. I'm putting this disclaimer in order to say to the honorable mayors and the councillors and EGOC of this area, for them not to ask me the question as to why am I only surfacing today? Where have I been all along? So I want to declare that I'm still a young child who's still crawling. We've got a very able body. Greeting the CE of UMgeni Water, Dr. Manana and your team. Greeting to all the stakeholders that have seen it fit to be with us today. We have got a very short and a compressed program for today. There are quite a number of activities that are going to be taking place that will actually punctuate what we do for today. My role is to do what I've already done, which is to welcome, and we can see the minister he is the minister who is at work. You can actually see he actually led all of us to put all these suits, but as the main person, he just decided that look, he is going to show us that he is actually the minister who's hard at work. We really appreciate that role, Honorable Minister. I heard a whisper to the ear of the Honorable Minister. Maybe you might start to see some slight changes in the program, where, but I still want us to hear his voice, Honorable Minister, in case we're not talking to the real minister. So if we could just get you, Honorable Minister, just to break the ice for us, so that we are actually able to do. I've got somebody who's just, I'm getting that opportunity to actually allow for me to get this lady next to me to talk to me.
We know that it's an interim board, but there's a board. And thank you very much for your presence, together with other members. The Minister of Water and Sanitation, Mr. Tshabalala, the Honorable Mayor of Mpofana District, Nomalala, the Honorable Mayor of Mpofana, and then let me compose myself as I greet Mondise Nkosi Wastona, Nkosi uSekela Sihlalo of the House of Traditional Leaders in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. We feel very much honored by our presence on this. Siyazi ukuthi amakhosi akuba utave noma kuphile noma asiphi isikhathi ngoba lokho kuhlukana noNdlunkulu ekuseni. Sometimes manje ke bese siba nenkinga ke thina ukuyitholela phambili inkosi. Zibe yakho kodwa ke siyabonga kakhulu sizosihloniphela Nkosi isizwe umenjalo. namamakhosi angasebenzi khona la kushiwo wathiwa isimo sibusiso sokuthi kunenkosi yasemachumeni kwakuthiwa kunenkosi yasemachumeni ngale amakhosi mahlanu emachumeni la KwaZulu-Natal. Khona inkosi yasemachumeni la eMdukuzweni ngale la eMoor River, khona inkosi yasemachumeni eMsiwa, khona inkosi yasemachumeni eNkandla, inkosi yasemachumeni eMzimkulu, bese kwakhona inkosi yasemachumeni eWashbank, awu-5. Niyangithatha kancane. Umntwana waseNdukuzweni. Siyabonga kakhulu. We just have a very short program and instruction from the chairs that I must break the ice. The ice is broken. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. I think it is a tradition. We are in a space here that's actually the space of the Honorable Mayor of the district. And I will then give an opportunity to the Honorable Mayor of the district to actually welcome us and do some few introductory remarks. Over to you, Honorable
Mayor. Program Director, is the Chairperson of the board, Honorable Minister Phakathi, Deputy Minister Nkosi Sithole, namakhosi onke amanye akhona, uzakwethu uMayor waseMpofana, makhansela onke akhona, senior management department, and all other departments that are present, including municipalities and all stakeholders who are part of this great gathering. It will be very short. We really wish to welcome all of us to this historic and epoch-making kind of an intervention that is we are going to witness today, which is going to be handed over to us as the leadership of the district and our communities. We want to say in short, Honorable Minister, we were over the moon as the leadership of the district and our communities, because what is really going to be handed over to us is really going to bring about the meaningful change in the lives for better for our communities. Kodwa-ke sifisa nje ukuthi sithi hayi sijabule kakhulu namukeleke. Siyabonga.
Thank you very much, Honorable Mayor of the district. We're going to move quite fast, as I've indicated, because I think the communities are waiting for us. We might do all the protocols here, but the important stakeholders that we need to actually witness this event, they might be waiting for us. So we will ask Dr. Sipho Manana, the acting CEO of UMgeni Water, naturally to actually give us sort of a high-level briefing of what this project is about, what it intends to do, when it started, and at the end of the day, what are the outcomes? Because we might just be seeing the dam, but the dam, if the dam does not connect to the communities, water does not start to run in the tap of the communities, it will just be an output, and the focus is for us to actually show outcomes and impacts out of the investment that's actually being made in the district. Over to you, Dr. Banana.
Thank you, Chairperson, Program Director, Minister. Good morning, Deputy Ministers, Deputy Minister Tshabalala, Executive Mayors from the DM, the District Municipality and Local Municipality. Amakhosi akhona, board members led by uBaba Msiwa and our officials at department. Let me rest on the protocol we have observed, the Chairperson and the Executive Mayor, and start to be a teacher today and say, let us all have this document from our packs. My short talk will involve about 7 issues. So, ngizokala nge-map, ngihambe kancane ngoba indaba ixoxwa ngezithombe kahle hle ukuzibonakala nokuthi sikuphi. Lapha emephini kuno N3, masiyawazi sonke N3 naya ulayini ongathi umnyama ukhuphukayo. N3 uthi mawufika eMooi River kuno pink. Izolo bengilokhu ngithi uyellow kanti upink. Lapha kupink upurple. Purple or pink. Ufike kube nedolobha iMooi River bese ngapha kuba neBruntville. Bruntville Township neMooi River. Inabantu abaningi iyona ngathi inkudlwanyana. Imap yami ihamba ngescale bakumsiwa. It's up to scale. La kunabantu abaningi khona, it also bulges. And the very important color, Minister, pink, because these are supply areas. There are 3 pink areas. The other one, last corner, Rosetta, next to the dam. The dam is deep blue, just behind us. This dam is deep blue. Bese kuthi green esihlangane ngakho today. Kune reservoir eBruntville, kuloya pink omkhulu. Kune reservoir esidlule ekseni la. Mawuza nje ngomgwaqo uzongena la. I-reservoir yase Nottingham Road, yase Rosetta. Bese kuthi enye sezansi, isafanyana ese Nottingham Road. Leyo indawo ezokwazi ukuthi from today ithola amanzi. I-supply yakhona izophuma kulama reservoirs green. Wona uma ubheka at the bottom, the green, the reservoirs, Bruntville Reservoir was completed in 2018. It's not far away. Nottingham Road Reservoir was completed in 2018. The Rosetta Reservoir in 2018. So these were 12 million liters storage. The other one is 5. The other one is 1. But what was missing was the pipeline, something that we won't see, a 13-kilometer pipeline to Bruntville. Iyona ke lene green esuka last corner namhlanje iya eBruntville ukuze ikwazi ukuthi iMooi River neBruntville elokishini amanzi kube khona ipressure enough ezoba sustainable, not to be how it is at the moment. At the moment, sometimes days go past without the correct pressure. So now what we are doing, the Bruntville Reservoir has been disinfected. The chemistry people have made sure that the water there is safe and is able to get, it is already getting to the community and the town. So I have done number 1. Number 2, just to touch on this one, umeya ngibonile engibingelela kamnandi namhlanje smile sika Mayor waseMgungundlovu was nice. Because this is the big improvement to the people of Mpofana, UMngeni, local municipalities as well, and municipality as well, to resolve long outstanding reticulation issues. So we have got an estimated close to 30,000 households that will be benefiting in all these areas I've just mentioned, in all my pink. And we are also having redress and access issues that the constitution of our country enjoins us as government or SOEs to make sure that we go and make sure that people get a better life in our country and their quality of life is improved. Because we are also having triple challenges of poverty, unemployment, and other issues, the economic development is important also in this project. So this scheme is really in KwaZulu-Natal gonna help a lot of BNBs. We have seen areas that are doing some business in terms of whether agriculture or tourism. The economic development of this area is gonna be really given a boost by this. Recently, Mooi River, we were looking at a boat, Minister, that nearly drowned Masibugo here. It is at the entry. He was trying to go to a pump station that has been swept by the floods. We were not able to operate that pump station. Where you used to park was a dam now, a river, was a full river. So that pump station is gonna be taken out, and the pump stations that you see in this map now will make sure that the water comes through this pipeline to Mooi River. And we are not gonna be worried whenever there is a little bit of rain that that pump station is not pumping into the CBD of Mooi River. So this means that we are also mitigating, or we are getting back to normal or back online after the floods, and the new river banks problem that you find at Mooi River town is going to be resolved from this particular project. Contribution to local SMEs, we are looking at this project. 35% of the money has gone to local businesses, about 358 million rands out of the approximately 1.2 billion rands. And you can see that this has taken some years, and this is a total up to today that we have spent on this phase one. Then we are not yet done. Then I'm going to my colors, Minister, to the sketch. There is orange from Nottingham Road. There is an orange line that goes down to next to the N3. That orange line is phase 2 of this project. It is because umasakha lapha sinama stages. Fike udesign to le map ayikho right ku stage 1 phinde le move. Ibuye iphinde futhi ize kuthiwa ama gate siku gate 4 of 7. Yafika ku 7 siya tenderisha. Emva kwalokho contractor uzobeka ama bulldozer. So la ku phase 2 siku 4 of 7. Minister, when we started no Stark, we were saying maybe uzothatha 2 years qeda lawo ma stages. But since you came, sisathi cha, 2 years mangabe ku minister uba 1 year. So sesiwuphushile, compressile, kodwa senza sure ukuthi ama design engineers angabuya athi mayidamu mase leak ithina esabanikeza inkinga sasheshisa. Okukhona manje ukuthi phase 2 is really being fast tracked. Kungafani no phase 1. Phase 1 kwakhiwa ama reservoirs ingakafaki pipeline kwaba nenkinga manje kufuna ukuthi mangabe i-reservoir iqala ibe ne pipeline izongena at the time you finish the reservoir so that amanzi angene kahle. Those are lessons learned from phase 2. Let me end here, Minister, and thank you very much, dignitaries. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Manana, for the brief introduction of the project. You've really done a very good job. since the minister delegated me to actually run this session, Honorable Minister, can I also be noted and delegate also that? Over to you, Honorable Minister, to give us some closing remarks.
Leadership of the farming community here. We met yesterday. For all those who were not here in the evening, we had a nice chat with the leadership of the farming community. Made a lot of sense. Ghost was there, Mayor was there, Amakos. There were two. Apparently, among this, corner leader. We had a nice chat. A real warm communal chat. We just ran short of a tree, so we used the boardroom. Ordinarily, we would have been under a tree, talking heart to heart about the challenges, the expectations, the doables, the need to work together as a community, cutting across all levels of government, national, provincial, and local, because that's how it is. But plus leadership of traditional structure, leadership structure. We all need to work together. And if any one of us didn't understand the need and agreed with the need to work together, then that person would have not made it in any grade at school. Otherwise, all of us who were there, we came out believing that there's a lot of potential in this area. And it is in the heads of all of us in various degrees and various perspectives. We now have duty to pull it together and make it work for people. And this is our land, this is our municipality, these are our hills and mountains, this is our water. And the uniter here, the uniting factor will be water. It is acknowledged throughout the world. Water, there's nothing that unites people more than water. It cuts across boundaries, cuts across borders of countries. It's a uniter, same water. You drink, you don't drink the whole of it. You leave it for the other fellows down and other fellows down. Now, this project that we're here about is quite a delight, number of perspectives. You remember there's something called SDG 6 that were obliged and expected by the world to make sure that we fulfill it. 2030 is around. We've got to make sure that by then, everybody has had access to clean water. Now, let's forget about our weaknesses as a country based on whatever policy. Time has arrived. Let's just give water to everybody. Rural, urban, in public land or private land. We are going to be going to, door to door to all the farmers so throughout the country to say, no, we know this is your land, but give those people water. If you can't give them, we will get in and give them water. There is a policy that we are going to be revealing or launching to the public, where we want to say to, I'm just consulting my colleagues, because all of us need to acknowledge that we've shortchanged the communities that live on farms, private farms. They don't have rights to cemetery. They don't have a church building. They don't have a school. You can't come in there, build a school, a clinic, all those things. So we're not saying, we're just going to say, if you're a farmer and you happen to have a community living on a farm, it's private land, whether it's a business or what, give them access to water. Provide them with water. If you can't, let's talk together. It's not invasion. It's It's a talk. It's a human talk to say everybody requires it. We're obliged by the right to do it. But as South Africa ourselves, we have given ourselves a task: give people clean water. Now, this project, it's our delight for a dam that was commissioned in 2013, and those people down in Bruntville, 30,000 or so, haven't had reliable water. Now we're going to go to them, face them in the eye, and say we should change from the past, but we now are for changing you water, just like everybody else. Putting you at an equal footing, we're going to give them clean water, reliable water. And then their obligations and so on, we'll talk to the mayors. And we're very happy. And we're happier that we're all here, all of us. We will talk, I will make a call when we talk there, that we can't leave things as they are. Phase 1, done. Phase 2, start. And then we don't want to give people water by bayobhava nje bayobhava nje ukuthi hayi afikile amanzi sesiyabhava ngoba yona nto ihluphe kakhulu ukubhava. Now we forget about the gold in water. Gold in water. It's a booster on economy. That's the side that we're going to be emphasizing and taking all of us through, more than just washing and showering. We're happy that we're here. Now, what you're saying, see, you are beginning to understand how we need to work. This luxury of you saying, phase 2 will take 2 years, 24 years. You can't, how many days, how many hours, how many sleeps, and what are you going to be doing? Phase 2, how many kilometers? No, this thing must be done. Started, concluded, and completed. So it comes from you now. You are volunteering. It's no longer going to be 2 years. It means that we are actually exercising leadership. If we make people believe in themselves and they say it's no longer going to take 2 years. So you're on my side. You're not on Sibo's side. As a manager, he's a manager who are leadership. So the call is start phase 2, finish it, complete it, we'll come back here. We say completed. So that when you retire, you guys, and retire from retirement, that is going up, you are able to tell a story. This is what we did. You can't go to heaven and say, there are things that I didn't complete. I only started. Don't worry. You'll get there on the basis of what you completed. You completed. So we're delighted as Minister of Water and Sanitation, and we're happy that we're working well. We're national, at a provincial level. I don't see anyone. They say they are dealing with budgets, but the mayor of the district is here, which means that the district is here, the water service authority is here. Now, then the locals, each one of us have a role, especially after handing over this project, maintenance, operating this scheme in accordance with the rules, and maintain it so that it doesn't collapse. And then we talk about the collapse project after 3 years, 4 years. It's not going to happen. But I'm also happy that amongst us, amakhosi akhona. Umasesiganga, amakhosi akwazi ukustabilize. Abuze nanokuthi umeya abanike wena ngoba omunye usehambile. Bese beyakuhlebela ke umeya mawufika bethi hayi ngathi sosebenza kahle na hayi lo ubekhona ubehlupha. But besebenzela ukuthi ungene kahle abasho ukuthi hayi besebenza kahle na but hayi besebenza ukuthi hayi ubehlupha hayi wena sibona ngathi kuzoba kahle. Ngoba bona bashintshi bahlale bekhona. Bayakwazi ukuthatha ama experience bahambe nayo one way. I leadership of 5 years. ebuyihluke lezi izinto ebuyihluke so sithembele kakhulu kunina Mondisi Macingwane. Otherwise we're happy to be there, all of us constituting one body and then delivering water to people. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. I'm not going to dilute by giving a speech on a speech. It's actually quite clear what you have shared with us and the aspirations. We are got all our ears open as uMngeni Water. There's a CE who's committing to actually to speed up sort of service delivery. But the most fundamental thing, Honorable Minister, is this development paradigm shift, where we don't only have a dam, we say the dam must also work for the communities that are there. I know, Honorable Minister, when this dam was conceived, I was still a young. It was meant only to take water to augment the system. And we said, but we can't take water from these communities and leave nothing behind them. Hence the birth of this Mpofana, that the communities from which we are actually extracting resources must actually benefit. And we appreciate the reform that's taking place, Honorable Minister, where we are moving from the single-use dams, like Jozini, where people stir the water, but because the dam was only built for agriculture, it can't then benefit. We see this as a very progressive, and that's why I'm just saying that we really appreciate the emerging development logic, which is about people, not about projects. Thank you very much, Honorable. At this stage, we will go to the actual space.
It is clear that man is in a hurry. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.